Hi everyone, so today I'm doing a fall look just like everybody else on YouTube because I guess everybody's excited for fall. I'm excited for fall, you're excited for fall, everybody seems to be excited for fall. It seems to be it seems to be the favorite season of everybody. So I've done this vampy look for you today. I hope you like what you see, and if you do, well, keep on watching and I'll show you how to do it. And I got lipstick on my teeth. There you go, it's gone now. The two colors I'm going to use first are two M.A.C eyeshadows. These are brown script over here, and this is red brick. So very, very kind of, I don't know if it zooms or not. Focus. Focus. Thank you. So this is kind of like an orange, and this one is an orangish brown, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to mix the two colors together. And after, I'm going to focus that on the outer corner of the eye. So I'm just going to apply the color, and I'm just using a stiff flat brush, and I'm also going to apply that into the inner corner and just blend it upwards a little bit into the crease, the inner crease that is. You really want to make the inner corner and outer corner darker than the actual lid. So just keep on applying that color, make it darker, more vibrant. And as you can see, I'm blending up the color gently, and I'm bringing it into the crease just a little bit. Once that you've done that, you can start blending. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush, and I'm just focusing on bringing the color. There's nothing on it, but I'm just going to kind of do windshield washer motions. Just bring a little bit of that warmness into the crease. So right now it looks really, really silly because there's nothing on the eyelid. Well, almost. But I just really want to take my time and just really get that look I'm after. Just make sure to bring up a little bit of that brownish orange. Going to bring it up a little bit higher because when my eye is open, it's missing a little bit of color there. So I'm not taking any color, I'm just really taking my time blending. And I guess the phrase of today is taking your time. After, I'm going to bring a little bit of, not glitters, but a little bit of shimmerness to the lid. This is Copper Ring from M.A.C, a beautiful eyeshadow. It's kind of just a rusty metallic color. And I'm just going to apply that on top of where I've applied the brown, mostly on the outer corner though. After, I'm going to work with a pigment, an O.C.C pigment. This is Flawed, so it's kind of a vintage gold color, and I'm just going to spray a little bit of Urban Decay all-nighter on my brush or in the cap, it's up to you. And then I'm literally going to paint that onto my lid, but only in the middle. And just before it dries, I'm just going to make sure it's kind of blended on the edges so there's no harsh lines. And after, because there is definitely a little bit of harsh lines, I'm going to go back into the, and there it goes, on the ground! So like I was saying, I go back into the pigment, the dry pigment, and I'm just patting on top. And I'm just going to diffuse the edges a little. So now, because there's definitely too much gold, if you can focus, please. Hello. Thank you. Wow, it took a long time. Go back into your Copper Ring. And this time I'm going to go back with my fluffy brush, and I'm just going to bring that just a little bit on top into the crease, just to make sure we see a little bit of that orange we want, just not the gold, you know. I'm actually going to apply a little bit of Makeup Forever eyeshadow in the color, what is it, 99, which is kind of a bright coral reddish color with that orange, so I'm mixing both. It's just going to make it very like vibrant. After, I'm going to go back into my Copper Ring and apply that onto the lower lash line. After, it's going to look, what's the word? Infected. So I'm going to use a deep brown color. I'm still going with a shimmery color. This is Expresso from Lise Watier. And I'm just going to take an angle brush and just put that as close to my lashes as possible. After, to open up the eye and make it look a little bit like whiter and bigger, I'm going to take Nylon from M.A.C, which is a beautiful champagne color. And I'm going to apply that onto the lower lash line, but just on the inner corner. And also in the tear duct area. And after another key element of this look to make our eyes pop a little bit more, I'm going to take a skin tone eye kajal into the waterline. Just like so. So as you can see, it makes our eye look less infected or not infected at all. So last part of this look, I'm going to be applying some lashes. So let's get into it. So the eyes are done. I've applied a lot of lashes actually, but next I'm going to move on to the blush. I'm going to take Margin from M.A.C, which is a beautiful, softy, frosty, nudish pink, if that makes any sense. It's very, very neutral. And after to deepen up that color, I'm going to use one of my new M.A.C blush, which is turning out to be one of my favorite. I can't believe I've never seen it before. It's called Ambering Rose. It's a beautiful, deep, rusty rose color. So I'm going to try to focus that mostly on the inner part of the cheek, while the hollow part first. After for the lips, I actually want something dark, so I'm going to start by lining my lips with the Bordeaux lip liner from Annabelle, which is a very, very deep color. And after, I'm going to fill them in. And after on top, I'm going to use my TwistUp retractable lipstick in Vamp from Annabelle. And after, to finish it off, I'm going to apply a very, very dark purple color lip gloss on top. It is called So This Season from M.A.C. I'm not too sure if it's still available, but it's a beautiful color. So there you go. This is the finished look. I was inspired by a lot of people on YouTube. They started doing fall looks, and it sure feels like fall in Canada right now, because it's like when I'm waking up in the morning, it's like 10 degrees Celsius, and that's very cold. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll be doing lots of more vampy looks for fall, and that's basically it. So see you next time. Bye.